What's good, everybody? Welcome into the Early Edge and 5 more best bets for your night in sports. I, of course, am the coach. This is your daily sports betting brand of record. We are powered, as always, by the almighty SportsLine, the best value in all of sports betting, and it is not close. Now, just a short while ago, AB and the boys, they finished up our weekly college football mega preview. I encourage you to go watch it on demand to get you set for the week in college football, which, by the way, tonight there is a game. Let's bring in the stars of the show. We have no time to waste. Johnny B and AB are both here. Now, Johnny, the New York Yankees had no time. They won last night. They still decided to celebrate in the locker room. Then they had to fly, and they're playing tonight. Start us off.
Yeah, Coach. So for that reason, mainly, I'm going with the Astros on the money line against the Yankees here. I can understand if any of y'all don't really want to take the money line here, but I think the juice is worth the squeeze, mainly because of what's been happening with the Yankees. They use their relievers, and the Astros play a lot of low-scoring, close games. So we saw them get the win against the Mariners on a walk-off the other day. We saw them win in a 1-0 game. So they play a lot of one-run games as well. That's why I like the money line here. But both these starters really struggled in their first playoff start. Justin Verlander gave up 10 hits. And then Jameson Taillon allowed 2 earned runs and didn't record an out. But as you mentioned, the Yankees won last night. They were celebrating in the locker room. Even if they weren't drinking, a couple beers, that's the only thing that can happen is it can make it worse for them, And that also makes the plane traveling to Houston at a later hour. So they were probably leaving later than they should have because they were celebrating. So I really like the Astros in this first game. And then the second play I'm going to make is yes, run first inning in the same game. So as I mentioned, Justin Verlander really struggled in his first start. He had a ton of trouble in the first inning as well. He allowed a run in the first inning against the Mariners when he pitched. Jameson Taillon allowed 2 earned runs and 3 hits without recording an out when he made his relief appearance. So I think they're going to be base runners in the first in this. So I like yes, run first inning.
All right. There's a lot of interest. It'll be fascinating to see what happens tonight. But I thought it was the dumbest thing I've ever seen when you have to play next and then you're out there. It means nothing if you don't beat the Astros. Why would you do that? But they can do it. We're not the Yankees. Thank you, Johnny, very much. Now, we do have a college football game tonight, Georgia State and App State. Now, Emory Hunt at SportsLine, if you remember, that you've already got this play earlier today at plus 10.5, but I'm going to back it up right here on the show. They're starting to be the team that we thought they were going to be heading into the year. App State, we know they've had those 2 dynamic weeks, but they've kind of just settled in a little bit. So you're going to give me almost 11 points. We'll take Georgia State on their 2-game winning streak to win again tonight and cover that spread. Now, AB, you're also on this game. Talk to me.
Yes, sir. And look, I'll tell you what, we're going to play Appalachian State. All right. Second half team total over 14.5, but it backs up exactly the play that you and Emory were just speaking about. Look, the NFL on Thursday night games, like we've seen slow starts, minimal points. Look, it's not just the NFL, it's college football as well. And this is on a Wednesday, very short week here, right? So I don't want anything to do with the first half in this game, but there are going to be points scored, and I think they're going to come in the second half. So I think you're going to have a tight, fun Sun Belt style game tonight. We'll take Appalachian State in the second half to score 2 touchdowns and a field goal or 3 touchdowns and be anything beyond that. That being said, Georgia Southern, good football team. Like they're going to score points too. Yeah, take that plus 10.5. That's a good play there. It's going to be a fun game. But yeah, that's what we got.
Yeah, Georgia Southern is a good team. Georgia State is also a good team as well. Isn't it Georgia
I had
State?
The college game on my mind, the college show.
All good. Believe me, I misspeak all the time. All the time. Grab your paper, grab your pencil. Quick recap here on N5. AB's on App State. Second half team total over 14.5. Johnny B's on the Astros. Most definitely the juice is worth that squeeze. Then Astros Yankees. Take the unit down just a little bit. This is kind of more of a fun play, but it's a smart play. Run scored in the first inning. Either team, doesn't matter. 1 run we cash. And then Georgia State plus 10.5. Thank you to Emory Hunt and SportsLine for supplying that pick. Do not forget our college football mega preview in your feed right now. Then tomorrow, we've got our morning show. We've got the Prop Shop at 3 p.m. Eastern time with Prop Stars. Then, of course, we have Thursday Night Football Early Edge Live at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Turn on your notifications so you know every single time a show starts. But with that being said, there's only one thing left to do. And I believe you all know what that is. You got your marching orders. Let's take all of these tickets straight to the pay window. For my entire crew, love them all. AB, Johnny B, Jake the Snake on the ones and the twos. I am the coach. We're here every day, multiple times a day. We love the grind. We love doing this so much, but we can't do it without you at the early edge. And sometimes we do it in 5. Good luck.